Hi guys, what's up? Zax here. Today we are here with a preview of the Argentine Motorcycle Grand Prix, and the last time that this race was held, if I remember correctly, was in 1999. So we got, quite a big gap of time, 15 years since the last race was held in Argentina. So hopefully everything is set up there and everything is going to be great. I mean, I know Argentina has some great racetracks. I'm hoping for a great race, and hopefully all the riders behave themselves and have a good amount of action there. I mean, at the end of the day, motorbike racing has always been great for the action. You've got people so close. You got the top teams are close, and then you've got people at the back of the grid that are really close. So I'm hoping that that's going to be the same this year. I mean, or I should say in this race, because really Argentina has some great tracks, as I said, so it should be an absolutely amazing race. So I don't really have a huge amount of facts to talk about, so I don't really want to, go on and talk about a load of rubbish, which I guess you guys don't really want me to talk about. But an incredible start to the season from Marc Marquez, winning both races and leading the championship by 14 points, and that means that currently he is, pretty much obliterating the field, to put it politely. he's pretty much outperformed his teammate in both races, like really crazily outperformed him, especially in Qatar. Pedrosa couldn't keep up. In America he was still slower, but Pedrosa was a bit closer. Rossi is currently third in the championship, then Dovizioso is in fourth. Alex Espargaro fifth in the championship, which is great to see. Iannone Bradl, which I really hope he has a great weekend here in Argentina, maybe a podium. Then Hayden Smith and Paul Espargaro is your top 10 in the championship. And Jorge Lorenzo is 16th place in the championship behind Yoni Hernandez. Now, you wouldn't have expected me to say that, would you, at the end of 2013, where he was crazy fast. He was faster than Marc Marquez, but this year, Yamaha they don't seem to have as good a bike as last year, obviously. Rossi did do really well in Qatar, but having really big problems in America. And actually, I think Bradley Smith was the highest placed Yamaha, I should say, in America, followed by his teammate Espargaro. So I'm really hoping, I support Lorenzo. I know that's sort of a cliche thing, maybe, just because so many people support him, just because he's a champion. But I started watching at the start of 2013, didn't support anyone. Then Lorenzo, he had a sort of tough start to the season, but I just liked his personality, so that's the reason I support him, really, just because I think he's a nice guy. I like Marquez as well. I pretty much I don't really dislike anyone in the field. I mean, I don't really support Paul Espargaro or anything. He's, with all due respect, he's probably the person, I don't want to sound rude, but, there are people maybe like Paul Espargaro, Carol Abraham, Mike DiMeligo. I just don't support them. I don't really know much about them, and maybe a bit of it is, a lot of people, British people, supporting Scott Redding last year, and maybe the fact that Espargaro beat him sort of makes some of the British people not like him as much. But I don't know. I don't dislike him. As I said, I just don't support him and don't pay attention to him. So, it's not rude at all to Paul Espargaro before I get any hate on that. But I'm just a MotoGP fan, hoping for good racing, and that's hopefully what we're going to get this weekend. So I'll see you in the next preview, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the race this weekend, but until then, it's been Alex Mad here. Goodbye.